Can employees request reasonable accommodation to prevent discrimination? Imagine going to work and feeling like you're not being treated fairly because of a health condition, religious belief, or pregnancy. You might wonder if you can ask for help to do your job better. The good news is, you can. Employees have the right to request reasonable accommodations to prevent discrimination in the workplace. These are adjustments or changes that help you perform your essential job duties without facing unfair treatment. Under laws like the Americans with Disabilities Act, employers are required to make accommodations for qualified employees with disabilities. This could mean flexible work hours, assistive technology, or modified tasks. For example, if you have a mobility issue, you might ask for a desk closer to the entrance or a ramp. If you have a visual impairment, you could request screen reading software. These changes are meant to remove barriers that could otherwise lead to discrimination. But it's not just about disabilities. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 also requires employers to accommodate sincerely held religious beliefs. That might include flexible scheduling for religious observances or dress code adjustments. The Pregnant Workers Fairness Act also mandates accommodations for pregnancy-related health issues, like extra break time or seating. To request an accommodation, you should tell your supervisor or human resources department about your needs. It's best to do this in writing, explaining how your condition affects your work. Once your employer knows, they are required to engage in an interactive process with you. This means discussing possible solutions to find what works best for both sides. Employers can refuse a request if it causes undue hardship. That means it would be too costly or disruptive for the business. Factors like the size of the company and the nature of the job are considered. Still, if an employer denies a reasonable accommodation without good reason, it could be seen as discrimination. Remember, your request should be kept confidential, shared only with people who need to know. If your employer refuses to provide a reasonable accommodation without valid justification, you have the right to file a discrimination claim. This process helps protect your workplace rights and ensures everyone has equal opportunities to succeed. So, yes, employees can ask for reasonable accommodations to prevent discrimination and make sure they are treated fairly at work.